my Dallas nigga hurt.
What's going on? Welcome to the ride. I'm trying to start something a little new here. We did this last week. We had a real good crowd, man, here a couple days ago. So I said, let me see if we doing it. So if I'm not looking at the screen, you understand why. I'm driving, but I know you can hear me, and I'm really not trying to. It's kind of more of a talk without all of the X's and O's and everything else. Before this over, I'm gonna speak to those that are here. I already see a couple of people looking down. The angry cowboy fan, my brother's here. John Cofield, what's going on? Uh, Ask that you guys would share, even though this is really not one of my regular shows, but I appreciate you. Hey, Regina, I just seen you. What's going on? Forgive me if I miss anybody's comments. I'm driving. I'm on ride with me real quick till I get to my job. Then, of course, tonight, we'll get more in depth tonight. Um, let's talk real quick. I'm quite sure most of you, if you're a real Cowboy fan, I'm quite sure that you were doing some scouting. And let me say this real quick, y'all. For those, if I kind of blotch out or signal go bad, please forgive me. Uh, I'm driving, so the coverage may be good at times or whatever, but we just ride along and see what happens. I really want to try out how it would be from my home because I'm kind of out here in the boondocks, if you say that, and I just want to see how well my coverage can. Can I drive from home to work like this? So if it goes out, just stay with me. I'm quite sure it'll connect back on. Sorry for the inconvenience if it happens. If you're a Cowboy fan, you were scouting last night as the 49ers lost, yesterday afternoon, as the Chiefs beat the 49ers yesterday, knowing that we got to go to that same place coming up this week and try to pull out a win against, no doubt in my mind at least, with my feelings, one of the greatest rivalries in sports. I don't think nobody has to ask me about how I feel about the San Francisco 49ers. If you've been with me for a few years, you already know. I really don't have to go through all that. I can't stand the 49ers. I have a despise and feeling for them, just like they have one for us. I can't stand the cheerleaders. I can't stand the parking lot attendants. I can't stand the concession workers of the San Francisco 49ers. I don't like the front office. I like nothing. I don't like nothing about the San Francisco 49ers. Period. I can't stand with all my heart. I know y'all don't like hearing this from a preacher, but I don't like the 49ers. Never have, never will. I don't like Joe Montana. I don't like Clark. I don't like Rice. I don't like Clark. These people have put hurt in my heart over the years. They've hurt me. And then I was so glad when we put hurt on them. I can't stand them. I don't like Walsh. I don't like Seifert. I don't like Shanahan. I don't like whoever's associated with them. I barely like T.O. Barely. And the only reason why I say I barely is because he ended up with a Cowboy jersey on, but I had disdain for him. I'm gonna take it to the next level. I halfway like Deion Sanders. I know he's great. I know he was great. But the problem was he wore a 49er jersey before he came to us, and I almost didn't want him to come to Dallas. I'm still debating over that. I know he was on the ring. I know he won with us. I understand. It still don't mean I don't like it. Now maybe you understand how I feel about the San Francisco 49ers. I don't like Charles Haley, even though he wore it, even though he was productive. He wore a 49er uniform, and I don't like 49ers on this team. I used to love Ken Norton Jr. Problem was he left our place and went to the goddamn 49ers. I still ain't forgave him. The man older than I am. I still don't like it. Y'all don't understand. But maybe you understand my next few statements after I say that, okay? I don't like the 49ers, all right? Matter of fact, my blood right now is starting to boil. I'm glad I took my blood pressure medication. But here I am because my blood is starting to boil early in the morning just with the thoughts of the 49ers. And now here we are, the game that everybody circled at the beginning of the year. We're now here. All right. Here's what I'm going to say about the 49ers and, and be real straight about it. I ain't going to act like they're not what they are. They are going through, actually, they started it this year. They are going through what we are presently going through. They've had it all year. And that is they've been banged up. Guys have been hurt. And so we really have not seen the San Francisco 49ers at full strength. As a matter of fact, on yesterday, God bless them, Brandon Ayuk, as you know, or if you don't know, it looks as if he tore his ACL, had to be carted off yesterday, praying for his recovery, of course. Nobody don't want to see guys get hurt. Uh, Even though I don't like them, I don't want to see nobody get hurt. So prayers up for Brandon Ayuk. It looks as if he's torn his ACL and will be lost for the year. So Debo Samuels yesterday, if you didn't see it, uh, he wasn't feeling well before the game. They had to give him oxygen and IV. Then he ran off the field, and I believe right before halftime, and didn't come back in. So I don't know if that's an inner sickness or whatever, but Debo has not been himself all year. He's been hurt pretty much all year as well. We already know about McCaffrey not being there at all this year. Trent Williams was hurt, a little banged up. They just beat up. And what it has done is isolated what we've all said, or most of us have said, about Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy is a good system quarterback, okay? I'm not going to take nothing from him. He is a good system quarterback. If you got everything around him, he will look like a Pro Bowl quarterback, which he has been. But what we're finding out now is that when you take everything away, he can't lean on the running game. He can't. His receivers are down. He's not that guy. That's what we're finding out. Which leads to another question. Have y'all noticed, about, let's go back, and this ain't got nothing to do with the game coming up, but I just want to throw this out as observation. Angry Cowboy fan, I know you on here, and I know how you've been rolling, so you might want to take this and put the details on it. Because if y'all ain't follow my brother, Angry Cowboy fan, you need to be. He is cooking. out of his mind on his show right now. Let me give you this observation. Have you noticed that Brock Purdy is getting ready to come up for his contract? Everybody is saying and have been leaning like, dang, well, Dak Prescott got 60, and Brock Purdy is better than Dak Prescott. That's what they say. And keep in mind what he's surrounded by. But they say Brock Purdy's dead, and if Dak got 60, what in the world you think Brock Purdy gonna get? Y'all done heard that, right? Well, where's the narrative now that the 49ers are what? 4-3, 3-4, whatever they are? Do y'all notice that talk has not talked about what it has not been talked about Brock Purdy's contract? But my God, for 5 months straight, all we heard was Dak. What is Dak gonna get paid? Should he get paid? Why isn't he paid? Why should they pay him? Why should they do all that? 5 goddamn straight months. Have y'all noticed that you ain't heard absolutely nothing about the contract of Brock Purdy? Why is that? I'm done. I ain't a Cowboy fan. Work that out for me, bro. Bring me in on your show. I bring you on mine. We can talk that out. It's just incredible, the hatred of Dak Prescott. I'm just saying, I ain't heard. As a matter of fact, I need y'all to comment. Put a yes or no. Have you heard anybody elaborating on the potential contract or what he gonna get paid of Brock Purdy? Have you heard it? Yes or no? I ain't heard nothing. But if they gonna do it, now you finding out. You ain't heard nothing about he threw 3 interceptions yesterday, and you ain't heard about, is he a $62 million man? Yes, about next. I don't care what Brock Purdy get paid. I'm quite sure he's gonna get paid more than Dak Prescott. You know why? Because he's next. That's why. It was the same thing. Trevor Lawrence was next. Tua was next. All these guys were next. When it came to Dak Prescott, we want to go ahead and get technical. But when it comes to Brock Purdy, we can't even get a conversation. I don't get it. But anyway, Brock Purdy is not playing well, as y'all know. He's struggling. Instead of looking like a $62 million man, he's right now starting to look more on the side of Mr. Irrelevant. I'm just trying to tell you. But I believe he's going to get paid, and he should get paid. Let me put that out there, because he is next. His resume has NFC Championship games. His resume has Super Bowls. He should be paid accordingly. That's where the quarterback market goes. Some of y'all gonna switch up and say, well, that's how the quarterback market goes. You ain't say that for Dak. But now let me stop. I told y'all that something about the 49ers just started boiling, and I guess that's positive for him. Let me get to this. The 49ers, if you noticed the game yesterday, you will notice, and for those that didn't watch it, pull up your all 22, just look at the style of Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan, and you'll hear this more tonight when we talk tonight. Tonight, 7 o'clock Central Time, big time show tonight. But if you noticed all 22, I watched the game. I ain't seen all 22 on the 49er Chief game yet. But what I did notice was that Shanahan does not change his style. Whoever plugs in, the style remains. So what is the style? He's going to run the ball. I don't care who it is. He's going to run it. The timing passing game was still there, even though, Brock threw a few interceptions when he was pressured. They didn't let him get comfortable. The Chiefs didn't. And that's where the interceptions pretty much came from. They pressured him. They put heat on him. He had dancing feet yesterday, and that turned into 3 turnovers at least 3 interceptions. But the style and the rhythm of Shanahan play calling did not change. So what are we expecting this Sunday night? Shanahan gonna run the ball. If you're struggling, I hate to say this. I hate to say this. I hate to say this, y'all. I hate to say this. But if you're struggling with anything right now, offensively, you have the best thing going because here comes the Dallas Cowboys and there are ailments everywhere on defense. And it is the perfect remedy for a struggling offense. It's the Dallas Cowboys. We are not a good defense, as we all should know by now. I'm not holding on to hope. I'm sorry. I let some of my other content brothers, uh, go with go with hope and all that type of stuff. It is what it is. All I know is with Micah Parsons, if he plays, they ran up on him. He was a part of some of these offenses that ran 227 yards. Michael Parsons was there. D Law would not be there. Everybody getting hyping. It's Parsons coming back. It's Bland coming back. With Parsons, they still got ran on easily. I'm just telling you the truth. No, y'all don't like it. Probably won't hear a little optimism, but I don't care about that. I'm sorry. Does Micah make the defense better? Yes, because you add in an all-pro, your defense does get better. Question is, how much? If you add Bland, all-pro cornerback, does he make the defense better? Yes, Bland is better than the cornerbacks that have been playing. But is Bland really ready with that foot? I mean, we don't know until he get out there. Does it make the team better? Yes, but how much better? That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, the 49ers got shut down by a great defense yesterday. We're nowhere near to where the Chiefs are defensively. Nowhere near. Nowhere. They got a dominant guy up front and Chris Jones. We don't have that. They got good linebackers. Hopefully Kendricks comes back. That will make things better for us. See what I'm saying? I'm just telling you like it is. Is Kendricks better than some of our linebackers talent wise? Maybe yes, but as far as continuity goes, they play a whole lot better than we do. Maybe because they played longer. Maybe they've been in the system for a few years. Of course, Mike Zimmer this his first year new system. We only have 6 games. We're still learning. The Chiefs have been under that system for a few years now. Guys have been there. They're supposed to be better. And of course, they just have the 49ers number as of right now. So I'm not trying to compare. What I will say is this. One thing that I saw yesterday that most teams don't do, the wrong approach of the San Francisco 49ers passing game is that most people believe that Brock Purdy is going to be Mr. Irrelevant if you zone him up. And it has not proven right. He's reading defenses quite well. I mean, good Lord, he kills people. And people think that a zone will confuse the eyes of Brock Purdy. It has not done that. What I saw yesterday was something that I don't see teams usually do. And that is they blitzed him all day long. They coming at him. And Brock Purdy actually did not look good at all. Now, maybe because Debo wasn't there, and of course, maybe because Ayuk wasn't there, and maybe because the guys weren't getting open or separation, if you want to call it. Maybe that is the reason why. I don't know. I don't know how well they are. They brought the kid back who got shot in the chest, and I think he's gonna be pretty good for him. Slot guy, third receiver. He looked pretty good. I think he's gonna be dangerous once everybody comes back. Pearson, I believe that's his name, kid from Florida. They got drafted. But they blitz him. Y'all need to check it out. And watch how Purdy is not comfortable at all. So, based off that, just based off what I saw yesterday without looking at the 22, just off the top of my head and the TV coverage, I'm saying if the man is having problems and he's becoming uncomfortable, then as bad as our defense is, you got to make a choice. You either gonna zone them up and let them pick you apart, because our front four ain't getting no pressure. We saw that with Jared Goff. Jared Goff could throw before he threw the ball. He could have signed autographs, take pictures, and then threw. He had no pressure on him at all. We couldn't get there, and we got destroyed. I'm saying, just off the top of my head without looking, if we want to get, let's go with a little strategy here. I'm saying we need to blitz Purdy. We saw what could happen. He gives the ball up. You can't let him sit back there. Man, maybe if Parsons is playing, of course, hopefully, but I said hopefully. Because Parsons ain't got, how many sacks Parsons got this year? One? I mean, he played in how many games? He'll get pressure. He'll maybe get pressure, but can he get sacks? He was getting pressure. I give Michael Parsons that. He was giving pressure, but I think he only got is one sack this year. One. Can he get him on the ground? I mean, I can't call nobody else's name out except maybe Overshown or Maris Liufau. Maybe that's it. Liufau. I mean, who else can get in there? Thielen is gone. Defensive tackles ain't gonna get no sacks. Golston ain't getting no sacks. I mean, come on now. So it is on Parsons. As our primary guy, we got to get him on the ground. We got to rally him. We got to rally. And if Debo does not play, which I believe he will, of course, Ayuk is not there. This Pearson guy, rookie, played his first game. I'm going to take my chances with Bland and Diggs playing man-to-man then. I'm going to tell unless Bland is not Bland, and we ain't going to know that, unfortunately, this year. I mean, until Sunday. I think Bland, I believe he's going to play. We just got to see where he is. But, it's not our fault that they have injuries. We got them too. It's whoever's out there. I ain't making no excuses for nobody. Got to line up and got to test it. And, y'all, look, it is a big game too, man. I mean, especially since the 49ers lost. And we already know where we are. We're 3-3. I think they're 3-4, something like that. I'm not sure what the 49ers record is. But it is a huge game tomorrow. I mean, Sunday. It is a huge game for both of us. So, the records are the records, but, since it's a regular season game, it's huge. And then considering how they beat our brains out last year and embarrassed us, it is what it is. Tonight, I'm going to tell you, and I ain't going to spoil it now, because I need y'all to come back. Everybody is here. I need everybody, if you can, to come back with me tonight at 7 o'clock. I'm going to tell you tonight that out of all of what I just said, it really makes no difference if the Cowboys do this, ... I'll let y'all figure that out. If you know me, y'all already know what I'm going to say. But even if you know what I'm going to say, come on, hang with me tonight, and we'll get at it again. Let me look at while I'm at a red light here. Hope y'all like the little ride. I'm just doing stuff. I don't know. You have to. I got so many brothers in the game. You got to find your time. So the brothers won't go early in the morning like this. So y'all let me look. In California, y'all let me have this. Y'all let me have this between 6:30 and 7:30. Let me try this out and see what happens. I'm not able to share because I'm driving. If I was on my regular setup, I'd share with all the different pages that I do. But I can't do that. Angry Cowboy fan, what's up? Regina, John, Joe, what's up, brother? Joe, this is a good time for you, ain't it? I know this is for you. Over there in Italy. It's probably afternoon over there in Italy. I'm just going through. Greg Davis, how you doing, sir? Uh, Q, how you doing? Yeah, forgive me. Thank you, Angry Cowboy fan. Thank you, thank you. I'm just trying it out, but Angry Cowboy fan, pay attention. I'm looking at this. I wasn't expecting this minute. Last time I did this, I'm just kidding. Y'all want to jump on? This fine, man. I mean, we all got to eat. You got to find the right table to eat at, so I don't mind. I'm just kidding. But I will say this, Angry Cowboy fan. I did this last week, and to my surprise, I consider this early in the morning. People ain't got time to be looking at no phone, listening to no content creators at somewhere between 6:45 and 7:40, whatever time it is now, or so I thought. Angry Cowboy fan, I could not believe uh, that I had almost 42 people watching during this time. That's unbelievable. And considering the fact the times that I do go on, we kind of split between the other content creators and people just getting off work, ain't got no time to be listening to stuff like that, and people watching football games, eating dinner with the family, and all that type of stuff. So it was quite different, to see that many people. So it let you know that. And remember, I hadn't shared it out to all the different groups that I'm in and all that stuff. So I'm really just basically on my 4 channels that I want to broadcast from right now. I'm on Twitter right now. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Facebook, and I'm on YouTube right now. Um, so keep that in mind. All y'all content creators are gonna watch this, and I don't think the only one on here now that I know is Angry Cowboy fan. Hey, Michael Evans, how you doing, man? I think Angry Cowboy fan. So in other words, what I'm trying to figure out is, and I'm gonna do this is my second time, so whatever numbers I'm gonna get here, I'm gonna average it out again. And keep in mind, like I said, I'm not sharing it out. When I share my show out, I share it out to at least I think right around 85 different groups. 85. So this is just straight up channels, and maybe whatever sharing you have done, or whoever's out here have done. That's what get it. Like if I was to share it out right now, I'm amazed by what I'm seeing right now with the numbers. This early. So if I some kind of well, not some kind of way, if I was doing this on my regular setup, I'd be kind of interested to see what I can really do on this. But whatever time is always eating time, and you just have to grow the show, bro. I might commit to this and say, hey, I'll start promoting it maybe, and that will get it done too. So I'm just seeing what's going on. Appreciate y'all riding with me. I'm here now. See how quick that is? That's about a 30-minute show, real quick, real talking. Well, I ain't just talking in the wind. I'm giving y'all I think, some decent content here. Tonight, I see you, Regina. Well, the big time show may have to do something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on their level. 105.3 the fan, and then Mike Fisher. I ain't on their level, but I appreciate those that follow me, and I might incorporate this into my little setup I have. I might incorporate this. Hey, listen, I appreciate y'all. hanging with me this morning. Tonight, 7 o'clock, we're gonna go more in depth. By that time, I've been able to look a little bit more at the 49ers on all 22 and maybe see what we can do against them. Hope you guys come back and come hang with me. Appreciate y'all starting your morning off with me. Thank you so much. Y'all good for me. I like y'all. Y'all all right with me, y'all. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, we're doing pretty well in the show now. I don't want to act like I'm trash. I ain't no trash. I'm big time now. I'm trying to be modest, but I'm big time now. So I mean, I got a pretty good group that have stuck with me. Do me a favor for those that are watching this. If you have not followed the show, wherever you're watching, hope you do to me the honor of doing a subscription. If you will, you can do that. There you can find a member, become a member of the Big Time Show as well. You can do it that way. I don't ask for much. You get some money that you have to give away on your card, but I don't ask for a fee. You can do $1 a month. You can do $100 a month, whichever one you want to do. You can do that to come out of your card. You can do it that way. If you're on Facebook, like the show, turn on the notifications. Same thing with YouTube. Turn on the notifications. That way you'll know on your phone when I come on live as well. If you're on Twitch, you just simply just follow it. And then, of course, on Twitter or X, whichever way you call it, you just, you like the show, turn on the notification. I'm live there right now. I don't know who's on there because I can't really see who's there. I really can't. I ain't got time to look. But anyway, okay, Bishop named the morning show with the bishop. I'm not gonna put the bishop down because even though that's a good one there, because I wouldn't do it and it'd be content. It wouldn't be Dallas Cowboy content, John. But you just gave me an idea though. I don't want to do it the morning show with the bishop because, hey Brian, because if I put the bishop down, I would get a crowd, but as soon as I start talking cowboy talk, they'll leave. Because see, if I put the bishop down, it's gonna be people looking for, spiritual inspiration. Now, however, John, you did just give me a great idea with that. Because I could do that, but it'll be more of a spiritual thing. Which I do have I haven't been doing it, and that's my fault. See, you done convicted me, John. Thank you, sir. You done convicted me, even though you were talking about content, Dallas Cowboy, but I need to start doing spiritual shows as well, which is another whole thing. On that note, I know y'all ain't gonna remember this, but do this for me right now, okay? Y'all watch this. For those that are spiritual, okay? For those that are spiritual, if you're not spiritual, you don't have to do it. Go to YouTube. All right, listen. Go to Seeking Clearer Thoughts. Seeking Clearer Thoughts. And give me a subscribe there. That is my YouTube spiritual channel. Seeking Clearer Thoughts. And I might crank that up as well. So you just never know. All right. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, man. Listen, come back with me. We'll be crazy tonight because I don't like the 49ers. So y'all already know. Y'all know my intro. I'm going to crank. Mike said we need some spiritual guidance with the Cowboys. Michael Evans, come back and hang with me tonight if you can. That ain't what we need. See, one thing about God ain't really into sports. That's something that you got to do on your own. Everybody praying to God for things. God was in it. I mean, so how are we supposed to take that? I'm not trying to correct you, Michael. Everybody praying to him, and all that type of stuff. So if one team lose, I guess they're gonna say their prayers that weren't answered, right? What we pray for to God when it comes to athletics is that nobody, gets hurt or Nobody has a season-ending injury or a life-threatening injury. That's what I pray for. For when I talk about that, I don't pray for certain team to win, to certain team to lose. That's God. God really ain't in that. He gave him the athletic ability. Are you better than that man across from you? That's the bottom line. So I don't even get it in that. But Joe said we need a miracle for our Cowboys right now. No, that ain't what we need. That ain't what we need. Y'all come back at 7 o'clock. I'm gonna tell you exactly what we need. Some of y'all already know what I'm gonna say too, cause y'all been with me so long. Y'all know what I'm gonna say tonight. What do the Cowboys need in order to pull this off? That's your clue. Excuse me? What do the Cowboys need in order to go to San Francisco and pull this win out? Y'all, some of y'all already know. So, but tune in tonight. Y'all come back with me and hang with me. We're gonna do it again, 7 o'clock Central. And appreciate y'all, and we're gonna do it again tonight. Bring your thinking caps with you for the one and the only. Top of the morning to y'all. Gonna have a great day. This has been the Big Time Show.